Hey everybody, thanks for joining me here for once again for another session of advice with a zodiac twist. I know I've been away for about maybe a week or so, but yeah, I've been very busy. I've been writing and getting some things, situated. Plus, fall's coming up, so I have to get my school situation under control so I can actually start on time. It's a long story, but anyway, here I am, and thank you for joining me here once again. So today we're gonna be doing a birth chart, and yeah, let's get started. All right, so this is actually a referral that came to me from someone who saw, my previous birth chart videos, and they wanted one done. So I did a birth chart video for them, and then they said that they referred my channel to someone else. So that's good. I'm glad you guys are getting the word out. I thank you for that. Okay, so today's birth chart is going to be focused on. Ooh, gotta get comfortable here. It's going to be focused on a young woman who was born March 31st. So that makes her an Aries. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, if this is your first time watching one of my birth chart videos, let me give you a quick overview of what a birth chart is. The birth charts that I do focus on four key planetary alignments: as Sun, Moon, Mars, and Venus. Now, your Sun focuses on overall personality. The Moon focuses on your emotional personality, how you handle things emotionally. And then your Mars focuses on temperament, anger, confrontation, how you handle others, and how others look at you. And your Venus focuses on relationships, relationships with family, friends, co-workers, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. So that's why I focus on those four. Now, if you really want a deep, in-depth, detailed birth analysis, I suggest you go over to cafeastrology.com. I put the link at the bottom. It's a really good website that can give you a really deep, detailed analysis. I can't do that because I only have 10 minutes to cram all this information in. But if you want a more deeper, detailed analysis and more planetary placements that comes with your chart, then I suggest you go over to that website because it's a really good website. I don't work for them. I'm just trying to refer you guys to a good website to check out. So if you want to contact me for me to do a birth chart on you, please feel free to do so. creativewritings247@gmail.com. What I need from you is your time of birth, if you have it, but if you don't have your time of birth, it's not a big deal. Your place of birth, city or state. But again, if you don't really know, or if you don't have like your birth certificate handy and you're not really sure where you were born, like what place, that's not a big deal either. But I do need your month, day, and your year for sure to get, a really good birth chart started. So with that said, I'm going to finally get into this because I've been rambling. Okay, so as I said, the young lady's birthday is March 31st, which makes her an Aries. Now her sun is an Aries. Now, for the most part, Aries women can be very Aries period, and this goes for male or female, have very strong personalities. They come on strong and they remain that way. They have very enthusiastic, spontaneous, fiery personality that makes them very likable, or people, think they perhaps come on too strong sometimes, so people can kind of be taken aback by that. But for the most part, people really like Aries energy, their mentality, their charisma, and all those good things. You're very ambitious and strong-willed and self-willed, like can will yourself to do anything. You don't really need a cheerleader. If you want to do something, then you're going to do it. Like, you don't wait for an invitation to do something, you're just going to do it. You can be extremely stubborn, but very tenacious, so that can actually work to your advantage. However, when it comes to, you taking other people's opinions, or you listening to some other people, listening to other people who have been down the road that you're traveling, it's very hard for you to take that advice. It's very hard for you to want to accept advice or accept what people are telling you. Excuse me, it's really hot in here. I'm a waterholic. Anyway, okay. So the weakness with your sun being in Aries is that you can come off kind of you tend to provoke people, and I don't mean to say that like in a violent way, like you just want to provoke people to do something that they don't want to do, but you can be very manipulative in that sense, where you kind of get people to do something that they don't want to do because you have, like I said, a very strong personality, and you come on strong and you remain that way. Um, and also, you don't really stand for a cause, but for so long, like stand for something for as long as it suits you, and then you're on to the next thing. You don't really, you can be kind of, I don't want to say flighty because you're not a flighty person. I will just say that when it comes to certain things, you can be very dismissive of them, or just accept them as truth for as long as you have a purpose for that. Now let's move on. Your moon is in Cancer. Now Cancer is a water sign. With your moon in Cancer, remember what I said about Cancer? I mean, remember I said about moon, your moon deals with your emotional personality. Now, with your sun being in Aries, which is a fire sign, and with your moon being in Cancer, which is water, that makes you extremely sociable, which we already know you are because you have a charismatic personality. It comes with territory. But you can also be very sensitive to people's, how can I phrase it? People's suffering. Like you are willing to fight for someone that you care about, or maybe sometimes a person that you really don't know all that well. But if you think that someone has wronged them, then you are willing to, like, you know, stick up for them and fight for them. Like you don't mind putting your neck out for people, but you want that same type of loyalty in return. And you're definitely, I wouldn't say you're a homebody because I really don't think you're a homebody, but you really love the comforts of home. Like you have your routines. You know what you like to do in the morning and afternoon, evening. You know exactly how your day is going to be mapped out. You like to take care of all those things. You really don't like too many surprises on the home front. You're very protective and caring of those you care about, as I already said. And the only drawback to having your moon in Cancer is that you can be too sensitive sometimes. Like you take things too personally, and then you're ready to like attack verbally. So that's like the one drawback of having your moon in Cancer, is that you can take things to heart sometimes a little bit too much. Now your Mars is in Aries as well. Now Mars, remember I said, deals with confrontation, anger, temperament, things like that. Now with your Mars in Aries, you can be extremely impulsive, and you can, like, with your temper, you can like flare up rather quickly and then cool off just as quickly. You don't hold on to things very long. You don't really hold on to grudges. You don't hold on to BS drama very long. But when you're upset, you're very upset and you show it. But it's temporary. It's not like you just continue to be angry all the damn time. You're not like that at all. So you can be very upset for like a short few minutes, maybe a few hours, and then it's over with. So you can be like that. You know, you're very instinctual. You know how to listen to your instincts. If something doesn't feel right to you, then you know it, and you just don't want to. You don't want to feel played. You don't want to feel like you're being lied to or led astray. First of all, you're not easily led anyway. So with your Mars and Aries, that makes you even a stronger personality. But the one thing I do want to kind of reiterate is just to work on your temper a little bit. Even though it's short, it's extremely explosive, and the people around you have definitely experienced it at one time or another. All right, your Venus is in Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is an air sign. Now, with your Venus in Aquarius, remember I said relationships, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, you're an extremely interesting person. You like getting out there in the world and meeting new people. And you definitely have like a kind of dreamer type of mentality. Like, you know how you want things to go. You have idealized versions in your head of how your life will shape up, but you have the ambition and the drive to make it happen. So with your Venus in Aquarius and with your Mars in Aries, like all of these things are possible. There's really nothing that you can't do. But like I said, the one thing that you really do have to watch out for, and I'm going to say it again, is your temper, okay? But other than that, I think you have a really good chart. And like I said, if you want some more information on your chart, please feel free to contact me again or go over to cafeastrology.com, because you can get a really detailed analysis and it'll give you so much more information about yourself. I thank you guys for watching. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you would like a birth chart done, email me. If you also want a compatibility assessment or personality profile done, please feel free to email me, creativewritings247@gmail.com. Please feel free to comment, rate, or subscribe, even though you don't have to. I don't like putting pressure on people. So I guess that's about it. Hopefully this thing records all the way through, because I'm doing it on my webcam. My camcorder's acting kind of funny right now. So until then, I will talk to you guys soon. And like I said, feel free to email me if you want some more information. Thanks.